So basically what we're going to do is we're going to put a bit of timber through, we're going to face and edge it, and I'll do the commentary now because you may not be able to hear me once it's started, but essentially one of the beauties of this machine is you can face and edge it, get a very good right angle, you've got your datum basically, you've got a right angle surface and edge, you can look at the timber to see if it's cleaned up, so you can go put it over again or you can put it through. So that's what we're going to do now. So now we've got square. What's the other edge like? Yeah, okay. Good. And so basically this is now down to size. Maybe one or two passes over the top, single pass underneath, timber's down to size. The other thing is that if you're using multiple pieces of timber, you can actually, you've got two operators, you can actually surface and thickness at the same time, because it's a 10 horsepower motor, and obviously if you're doing you know, 6 inches of 6B10, because what we used to do a lot of, then it's very much quicker than a traditional machine. We've got a bit of something like 3x3. It's a bit bent, so we want to put this through, put the machine through its paces, see what it can do. Extraction going on. Look at the bend. So what we've got now is, although this timber hasn't quite cleaned up, I think we've got to patch down. Obviously, you've got all your datum set, and it's a quick job just to, you can now actually, if you're doing multiple pieces, you can just move the fence away, use it as a conventional thicknesser. So you can do that to preserve the blades, because obviously they generally get more nearer the fence. So you've got your timber there, all squared up and true. Jobs are good. So this is the feed unit here. If you just want to edge a board, you can actually lift the feed unit out of the way, keep the surface motor turned off. Let me just show that, Dave. So the table set to 0. You turn on the edger there. Leave the extractor on so you can hear what I'm saying, and then set whatever mill you want to take off, push it through. So very useful to, I mean, something you can't do on a 4-side moulder. It's much safer than a planer thicknesser, because on a conventional planer you'd be holding that vertical and you'd be reliant on the operator to hold it vertical and true. Here it sits flat on a bed, it's very safe, and you can edge boards. So if you're making tabletops, for example, you want to edge up boards to make them true, then you can do it. So it's much quicker than a conventional planer thicknesser. It's much more versatile than a 4-side moulder, and every workshop should have one.